One of the things that we try to do is shoot as many does as we possibly can on the farms that we hunt on. What this accomplishes is making space for more bucks to live on that farm. We feel this is an important management tool, and we fill as many tags as we possibly can. Party hunting is allowed in Manitoba, and quite often we'll get friends and family to pick up tags and come hunting with us as well.
You know what? Shooting does is the best. 45 minutes after the shot, had a bunch more deer come through. Still have a deer standing over there staring at me. Just a fawn. Gonna go get the arrow. See what kind of sign there is on that arrow. The shot looked good. I looked at it on video and it looked good again. But you never know. Sometimes these shots can go funny. I think the term is Soakzilla. Bubbles. Classic double lunger. Now this is where it can get a bit gross for those of you who don't bow hunt. You smell the arrow shaft. The blood's kind of a funny color and kind of watery looking though. I don't know what to think about this hit. There's a saying in the bow hunting world. When in doubt, back out. I'm not 100% sure on the hit. Gonna go watch it on the big TV and see what it looks like. But the sign on the arrow isn't giving me the best look here, so I'm gonna go watch it on TV and see what I got. Well, recovered the old girl. Went back and reviewed the shot back at the shack and realized that just as I went to shoot, she kind of leaned forward to feed and then tipped her head to the side and brought her leg back, and I would have come up on her front leg and hit her a little bit far back. This is the exit here, and it's low. Entry's right about here. So still in the rib cage. So the only thing I can figure is her stomach was full of food, which has happened in the past, and I just happened to clip a little bit of her stomach. So being experienced and understanding that when you're in doubt, I backed out for 3 hours after the shot, came back, and she left me actually a really difficult blood trail. It wasn't difficult in the fact that there was a lack of blood. It was difficult in the fact that she just never picked a straight line. She was back and forth. She bedded once and had gotten up, so obviously it was a good thing that I did leave her. And she had moved about 30 yards and bedded back down again. So it took me a good solid half an hour to trail her the whole 50 yards in this bush. But when I found her, she was stone dead. She'd been dead for a little while, so she did suffer a little bit longer than I would have liked, but sometimes that just happens in bow hunting. It happens in gun hunting too, more often than you'd realize. It's just that with bow hunting, there's the visible evidence of a hit, where with gun hunting, a lot of guys, they don't even realize they hit deer sometimes. So I got to get her dressed here and get her into the cooler, and I plan on hunting this evening again, so maybe I can get 2 deer in one day. That would be a feat that I have never accomplished before. All right.
Oh yeah, she's a goner.
Oh, she's a goner. She's a goner at your field.
Yeah, there's no way she's surviving that. Good shot.
She's not carrying that.
She's going down right out there. She made it to the bush, but she's not gonna make it far in
Is
there.
that her right there or up there?
Yeah, she went in up there. Good shot.
Attaboy. That's getting her done Doe style. Finally, I made a real bad shot earlier in the year, so this is like redeeming myself right now. I was thinking, oh man, she's gonna follow that branch and then I'm not gonna get a shot, but she turned out nicely for me, so.
Well, what was that, a whopping, like 13-yard tapping?
Yeah, it was a thunderously long shot, but I pulled through it. My screw up at 20 yards this year has been redeemed with a 13-yard whopper.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she's a mess.
We finished the tracking job, as you can see, and
She's a mess.
we're kind of amazed. She made it a long ways.
She actually made it probably 120 yards in the end.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, okay, well, you look at this wound. It's all lung goo, because the thing is that it was kind of on a downward angle and quartering away. So it ended up, the arrow came out right about there, which is perfect. And the way the arrow looked, we were like crawling at the last trying to get through the bush that she came into.
Yeah, we didn't hear her crash either. That's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
geez, that was a weird one.
That was a weird one, but you know what?
We got it done.
We got it done, and I don't feel bad about that shot.
No, no, nothing terribly wrong with that shot. So.
No.